I think you need to have those days that are reserved for God and those hours that are reserved for God, for silent contemplation, to open to the eternal mystery and the eternal power. And it's ever expanding, so there's kind of a sorrow in it, because you'll never know and understand the full mystery of God, as long as you're in human form, communing with God. And I think a lot of us think that, your spouse or wife or husband can replace that, but it never can, because you need to have that love of everything of God. You just simply can't reserve that for one person. So there's a loneliness that comes along with that realization. No person can satisfy that longing, that thirst, or that yearning for God, for transcendence, to open your heart wider to the mystery again, the pain, the sorrow, everything, to receive the divine. So whether it's joy and hope, or whether it's heartbreaking, crushing sadness, you're opening, which is more merging with God. Which, what else is the reason we're here? What else would be the reason that we're here than to merge with God, become more aware of God, bring heaven to earth? That loneliness never really goes away. I mean, even when you start to develop more real and significant connections of love, because you always have to keep that space inside yourself for God in your own heart. That's why when people put the cart before the horse, or they try to make their spouse or their friends or their career or whatever their entire life, they end up suffering, because it can't fill the void. It cannot fill the void completely. It can lead to self-actualization. But I think really the main self-actualization that we're all focused on is communion with God, finding the raw core heart of existence that is far greater eternally sustaining power than anything at all. I was just up on a mountaintop, and it's much quieter up there. It's quiet. It's like you can talk to God, you can hear God. You don't have all the human static and noise, and that's just peace and detachment and knowing all is okay. We will always all be okay. There's a certain sadness in it, because it's like you'll always have a certain distance from human things that are fleeting and that will end and dissolve and become dust. But we can find our solace in that eternal love inside our heart, and take time to nurture it every day. And realizing that if you have an open heart, you will always be sensitive to some degree. And you need to open and crack open, keep continually opening, not knowing what's coming, but letting the divine flow through you.